Ooh, we are add to the stream. Let's see if we can get rid of that one. How are you doing, guys? Welcome to Happy Hour Live. I'm running late again. We are not sponsored by Dell.
We should be. Computers all around.
This computer is slow, guys. I'm not gonna lie. This computer is slow. We are at the Sundance Meadows Golf and Country Club, and maybe I'll grab the laptop later on. I'll just give them a short tour of the 18 holes that lie just beyond the signs. There, see if we can get out of the way of it. There you go. Welcome to Happy Hour Live. We are talking, what are we talking about tonight? Tonight we're talking about, we have the NFL. The NFL, we're getting ready for football again.
Football season.
Yeah, we're coming up close. We are doing the first ever, our endeavor, fantasy football league. And if there will be a prize, we have to throw together a t-shirt for whoever takes the championship. It will be a one-off t-shirt, and you will be the only one that gets to claim rights to that t-shirt.
League champion.
League champion, absolutely. We have played the fantasy football now for several years. With your daughter has actually run.
My daughter runs the other league that we play on.
Yeah.
And last year, I was the champion.
You were.
Ladies, it's possible.
It is absolutely. Welcome to Happy Hour Live. I'm glad you guys are here. Each week we talk about full-time living, what we've been up to with our week, and this week has been more projects. I mean, that's kind of the nature of the beast being up here, right?
Yes. Well, when we're home, we try to get all our stuff done.
We reconnect with the grandkids, and we see the kids, and we do the barbecue with the friends, and of course we have subscribers like you. Who have we had so far that have come into town? We've had a couple.
Don and Gail.
That's
Howard
Mermaid and Starman.
Yeah, Howard and Cindy.
Howard and Cindy. HC Carefree Highway has been here. Glad to have them along.
Tigner stopped by for a happy hour.
Yep,
they were only in town for a very short period.
Yeah,
of time.
short time. They
actually saw them in the chat, so they're here somewhere.
Yeah. We actually had them stay for a couple weeks last year. COVID has kind of knocked the shoes off of this place, and we have not been able to have people come here and actually stay at the ranch. So that's been a little disappointing, but you know what? We're all kind of feeling it. And it's just one of those things. I'm going to take these off because I want to see who was first in the house. I think you looked and saw it, didn't you?
I cheated.
It was Dawn, wasn't it? Dawn? Yeah, Cowboy Biker Adventures. Although I see X Fired Up is above Dawn here, so I don't know. Yeah, either one could be really close. Can I just say, X Fired Up, I am so sorry. Let's just put it out there. They put out some news on there. If you're part of the chat, send them your well wishes. I'm very sorry. And your prayers go out. So Jim Bertrand is in the house. Glad to have you along. Doug D is in the house. Yay. Good to see you there, Doug. Of course, Cowboy Biker Adventures, Dawn, always glad to have you along. Cosmic Mermaid and Starman, they are here. Tigner Adventures, already give them a shout out. And let's see, HC Carefree Highway is here. Boy, everybody is here tonight. Gosh, good to see a lot of friendly names in the chat room. So glad to have you guys here.
Hey,
RV Living Life.
RV Living Life is in the house.
RV Rants. Did you see RV
Rant
Rants?
just popped in.
Okay. Hi guys.
Greg and Frankie.
Yeah, absolutely. Glad to have you guys along. RV Living Life, I want to give them a special shout out. We got a package from them. And thank you. Can I just show you probably the most magnificent coffee cup? Look at that, guys. Is that nice? Is that just gorgeous or what? Thank you so much.
We appreciate it.
Yeah, actually, that's Gary and Carol, and they have their own channel. Go check them out. Absolutely. They'll send you a free coffee cup if you subscribe.
You can't make promises like that.
I can't.
No.
Hopefully we can get them on next week. Next week is our live mic, our open mic night. We invite you to come by, shout out your channel, tell us a little bit about what you're doing. You never know what's going to happen on open mic nights. True. We've really enjoyed that. We've been doing it for a while now, and it's been a lot of fun. And of course, I have to give a shout out to my lovely co-host, Karen.
Why, thank you.
My post partner in life, and now has her own channel and traveling on her own. And you've been doing, how are you doing?
Oh God, I've been so busy.
You have, haven't you?
I've been doing so many photos and so many little snippets of video, but I haven't had time to put a video out, nor are the projects finished.
Yeah.
Except one. No, two are finished now.
Are you got two? Finished. Oh, that's right. You got a big one finished this week.
2 of them finished this week.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I've been helping her with those, and
the weather cooled off.
Yep.
And so sitting on my roof for hours at a time, scraping away some crap. Yeah, in 90 degrees, that was not going to happen. So it's been right around 70 degrees. And so it was perfect. Had to get it done.
Yeah, and let's just tell them what you were working on so nobody makes this mistake, because it was a lot of work for you.
Yes.
If you're sealing up your roof, guys, if you're up on the roof and you're at wit's end and you're trying to seal up the roof, can I tell you one thing not to use?
Silicone.
Do not use silicone. After
that, nothing will stick to it.
Yeah.
So you can't redo it or reseal it.
Yeah.
I've had up to 1/2 inch thickness, anywhere from very thin all the way up to about a 1/2 inch thick.
Yeah.
Scraping that off.
Yeah.
Took hours. It took a whole day.
Yeah. And I can understand how frustrating it is to have a leak in the roof. And, we all know that the #1 killer of RVs is a water leak. So you want to try to stop it. And there was probably some desperation for the amount that you had up on one seam.
It was one seam. It was such a botched job.
Yeah.
They slathered it on and dribbled it all over the rig.
There's
silicone all over that rig in little spots.
I saw the bag that you have. Now, did you film that? Did you film the bag of?
I took a picture of the bag.
Yeah.
But you can't quite get the heaviness of it. It was like 5 pounds of silicone that I scraped off. It's crazy.
Yeah, and she did a wonderful job. She redid that seam with the Turnabond. And it is factory, guys. I have to tell you.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it is beautiful. It is beautiful. You'll never have to worry about that seam again. And good on you for getting that done. That was a big job.
That was a big job.
Yeah, it was. Made all that much bigger by somebody using that silicone up there. Do not use silicone on your roof, guys. I know you may be desperate. I know that the leak just keeps coming. In your case, the leak, it wasn't actually from that seam, but they thought it was.
It was the AC leak that we fixed a while back.
Yeah, it was coming from there. And
they didn't know it.
And the AC is a good 10 feet away.
Yeah. It was just leaking downward towards the front, and that's where it showed up.
Yeah. So that was a lot of work. Good on you. I got over there late to help you because I finally got a new phone. And I was waiting for it to actually come the day that
delivered.
you were. Yeah. that you were scraping on that, and I was trying to get over there to help you.
No.
I was.
So he shows up at happy hour when no work is being done. Just kidding.
I know when to show up. I take the timing of a blister. Right. You show up after the work is done. That's yeah. So, oh my gosh, who else have we got in there? We've got we're running down the list here and see. Oh, but there's Karen's New Jersey. Hi, Journey. Yeah. No, glad to have you guys all here going through your. Now, Miss Karen is watching your comments. There, Doug D is in the house. Glad to have you there.
Hey, Doug.
Yeah, hi, Doug. How you doing? And let's see. Boy, I'll tell you what. I got an email, and there wasn't enough time to really appreciate it or respond back. But Gary and Carol, Gary sent me. You should see the battery setup they did on their new coach. He did on his new coach. Props to you. That is every bit as professional as I've seen a battery setup, and it looks gorgeous. So nice job. Hopefully you guys will be on board to join us next week for the open mic night, and maybe bring some pictures with you. I don't know if there's a way that you can share pictures. Maybe you'll have to send them to me and I can throw them up. That would be fun. Tigner Adventures is in the house. I think I mentioned them. And WCRV Adventures, Wayne and Carrie. How are you guys doing? Glad to have you here. Oh, okay.
In answer to the question, I'm not sure if my mouse pad is working. It may have died on me, but I got a plug-in mouse, and so it's working fine. They asked me how my computer was.
Oh,
because the last 2 lives I couldn't use it. It was
we are darn close to using your computer for the lives. I'm telling you.
Well, you dropped that one twice.
I think I've dropped it twice, but there was good reason. I had a coffee cup in one hand, all right, and I didn't want to spill my coffee. All right.
Yeah.
So, oh my gosh. So we're doing the NFL.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. We'll talk more about our week, but we want to make sure that we get enough players. We need at least 10 people.
So we're thinking, couples could join in, husbands have a team, wives have a team.
But I'm here to tell you that there's no reason that a couple has to join together.
They could have their separate teams.
Yeah, it could have their own teams and their own players and be competing against your husband.
It's fun.
Yeah, it's not that fun when you're losing. I know. Yeah.
Like I said, league champion right here.
But
a Blake Shelton move right here.
So there's going to be right. There's going to be a lot of questions, though. I mean, it's kind of a man's sport, and ladies don't know that much about football, right? So, I mean, I'm just throwing out all the chauvinists. No,
I didn't know that much when I started.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, honestly, you don't need to know anything. And
no, not at all.
I had my brother and his wife join our league a couple years ago, and they didn't play at all, and they were very close to the playoffs.
Right.
Just
without touching anything.
Without touching anything. Which was very frustrating my brother and his wife cannot play this year. This will be for friends of our endeavor, friends of Miss Karen here and Karen's New Journey. And we'll throw together a championship t-shirt at the end of the season.
We'll see about a trophy. We're thinking about like a trophy.
Oh, I'd love to have a little Lombardi trophy that you get to hold on to for bragging rights through the year, because we plan on doing this every year. This is not a one-time thing. We plan on doing this every year, and I have looked forward to it now for the last few years. So if you're interested in doing that, we need your email address. And if you send an email, let me just throw up our stickers. throw up the stickers right
That has
there
the
at
email,
the
yeah.
at the bottom, right there, and that has our email on it right there. Request a sticker if you don't have a sticker, by the way, or if you have a sticker to share and you want to send us a sticker and trade stickers, we do that too.
Yep.
But send us your email. Let us know that you want in on the fantasy football, and we will sign you up. You will get a link in your email.
That'll lead you to our team.
Yeah.
And it's a quick, easy setup. You set up your team. You do have to pick a name. That's about the hardest part, is picking a name.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll go through a draft, and if you're not comfortable with picking your own players, the computer will do it for you. There have been several times where there was a bunch of us that picked players and a couple of us that just let it auto draft, do it by itself, and they're in the playoffs.
I do it every year, and somehow I end up in the playoffs every year.
It does a good job, so don't worry about that.
Yeah, you don't. In other words, you don't really have to do anything.
You don't have to know anything about the players and the teams and that kind of thing. I have both my daughters play, and when they first started playing, they were picking teams by their favorite color of uniform, and they were picking teams by the good-looking guys. They've always done really well, no matter what their deciding factor was.
In other words, it's really easy, guys. If you want to be a part of it, we'd love to do that. Now, we are looking for 10 people.
At least 10.
At least 10.
Yeah.
But if we can get up to 20, we can actually have divisions.
2 divisions.
2 divisions.
That end up playing against each other.
Yep, and yeah, that will be a lot of fun. Absolutely. So they will be 10 men or 10 teams per league. And if we get more than that, we get up to 20, we will split that off into 2 divisions.
Okay.
Yep. And you do not have to have a YouTube channel. This is the name of the team is actually Our Endeavor Friends.
Yep.
That's the team that you'll be joining, and that will be 2 divisions of that. So I don't know if we have to rename a second division or not.
I don't know.
But it will be a lot of fun if we can get people that want to join up and have fun with that. It is a lot of fun.
Well, I was in a couple different leagues, and my daughter runs the other league that we're in. And you weren't a part of fantasy football until you got involved with me, and I dragged him into it.
Yeah, and I didn't know football that well. I didn't.
And what do you think? What you got once you were
involved? It was
involved,
so easy, and you kind of get hooked on it, and it's like
fun.
And you realize how easy it is, and then you start looking for other players. It's like
I don't like that guy. He doesn't do good. I want to find somebody else. So you can go dig up other players and bring them onto your team.
Right. So there's interaction. You actually get to do it. You get to talk in between the other team managers. And so I didn't even ask, are you going to have your own team? I'm going to have my own team.
Right, yeah.
You're going to have your own team. So we just need 8 more names for this team.
For the minimum.
For the minimum. And then
well, Don and Gail are in, and it looks like Gary and Carol are in.
Oh, awesome. Awesome. Yeah, and hopefully Don is in. I want to. So Don and Doug D, come on now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, absolutely. Though I think it would be a lot of fun. And
well, look at it. You'll be playing against one or the other of us. You'll be playing against each other.
Yep. And there's
my
playoffs.
Favorite weeks is when I'm playing against him, especially if I win.
It's humbling, guys. It's humbling. Just a fair warning. It's humbling.
It's so much fun.
And no matter how much I tried to encourage her to trading off a good player, she wouldn't do it. No, she wouldn't. I was trying to mansplain you into and tell you, there are so many other players that would be so much better than that guy, Yeah. It doesn't work.
No.
It doesn't.
Don't let them do that.
Send us an email right there. There's the email right at the bottom, ourendeavorforyou@gmail.com. Let us know that you want in on the fantasy football. We will take them in order. And if we get up to 20, so between 11 and 20, we do have to have even numbers.
Yeah, we have to have even.
Yeah.
Even
so,
numbers, yeah.
But if you respond, if you say, you will get a link. And it's really easy to set up an account. It doesn't cost anything.
No, it's all free.
It's all free. And
there's a prize at the end.
And there's a prize at the end, right? Your own championship t-shirt. I mean, there's bragging rights right there.
Howard and Cindy are in.
Okay, there you go.
They said they're both
in. Nice. I love it. Love it. Oh, yeah. So, and we will see how the champion, I would say the champion's going to be in for next year. So we can say that safely. The champion will be in for next year if they want to join, and if they want to play along, they will be automatically entered into next year. And we will be taking names again next year, and that gives everybody a fair chance to play. And again, up to 20 names. So
yep,
looks like we've already reached our 10.
Dawn sent an email. Tigner Adventures sent an email.
Nice. Good to see it. So, is there cheating? Can you cheat at this? I don't think you can.
No.
Can you? No.
How you win the game is you have your players, your quarterback, your running backs, your wide receivers, and as they're playing their separate games, if they do well, you get more points.
Mm-hmm.
So you're kind of watching all these teams and all these separate players on different teams, hoping they all do well to score points for you.
Right.
So that's how it works.
Yeah, absolutely.
So Cosmic Mermaid and Starman. Okay, so 2 teams, the Cosmics and Starstruck.
Okay.
All right.
Yep. Okay.
Like I said, one of the hardest part is picking a name for your team.
Yep. And I used to pick some creative names. We probably can't say them on the air, can we? But I always enjoyed picking creative names.
One year, I named my team Kiss My Burrow.
Yeah, right.
And somebody asked me what a burrow was.
Think of other names for a burrow.
Just saying.
Yeah. My names I can't actually say on the air. They were creative. Yeah. I just don't know that I want to put them on the air. It's been a lot of fun. We hope that you'll join. If you want to join us and you're catching this live, because I know a lot of people watch the lives afterwards, and don't worry, if you want to be part of it, come on in. And if we get more than 20, if we can get up to 30, then we'll have 3 divisions. Yeah, we can have up to 4 divisions, up to 40 people.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So up to 40 teams.
Wow. Divisions and everything.
Right. Right. Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, that'll be a lot of fun. So look forward to it. This is our first annual.
Donkey? Expired says.
Donkey. I don't know.
Kiss my donkey. That's right.
Right. What does Dawn say there? Oh, there you go. Karen, don't you love it when you give a put down and it goes over their head? Yes, that's common for me. Thanks, Dawn, for pointing that out. I really appreciate it. Oh. So I've been looking at some new apps. There's a couple out there for finding boondocking locations.
Right.
Yeah. And there's one. So X Hunt is one out there for finding BLM locations and things like that. And yes, it is a hunting app, but it's, the ulterior, the other use for it, let me say, is finding those national forest, BLM, state lands, finding those places where you can boondock and so forth. And X Hunt is actually one that I was using long ago, that I found the theater, the drive-in movie
theater. Yeah. That we've so enjoyed.
Yep. But to join that one, to actually buy a membership onto X Hunt, it was a lot of money. I don't remember now exactly how much it was, but it was a lot of money. You get a free week to try it out, and that's how I found the drive-in in Urington, Nevada. Well, that kind of discouraged me away from it because it costs so much. Right. I have since come across Hunt Stand, which is another one that actually shows Forest Service, shows BLM, actually shows landowners for wherever you're at and around you, so that you can find BLM land, because sometimes there's roads that are easements that go across private property. That doesn't mean that you can't use them. They're easements for a reason, so that you can drive across them and use the BLM on the other side. That's a condition of that easement. And you just have to close the gates behind you, that kind of thing, which I've done a little bit of. Yeah. But they're hard to find. True. They're not easy to find, those places, and they're not always on Campendium and other places like that. Well, come to find out, Hunt Stand, I just tried a trial week of it and absolutely loved it. And you know how much it is a year? $29.95.
Say, you told me, but tell them.
$29.95 for a year seems like a bargain.
Yeah, that's a bargain.
Yeah, so I am using that one and playing around with it, and we'll see how that works. And maybe I can find some more drive-in movie theaters.
Yeah,
that would be fun.
We're gonna keep it secret this time, though.
Right. I have really
only let you guys know. That's it.
Oh my gosh, yeah, because we gave out the drive-in in Urington, Nevada, and last time we went there was a bunch of people there. Now, yeah, we had to share.
Oh darn!
I know.
Great people, though, the ones we met, they were really great people.
Yeah, absolutely. So hopefully, though, we'll see how that goes. I'll keep you updated on it, and if I like it, we'll definitely put out a video and just let everybody kind of know on that one, because so far, for $30 a year, that's a bargain, and for the trial period that I used it, it was well worth it. I liked all the information that it had, so it was really good. Really good. There's another one I can't remember, and now let's see if I can find it, because I just recently added to my newly acquired Samsung S8 Active.
Thank God he's got a phone that works now.
Guys, I was fighting with this phone, and I'll tell you what, I was not a fan of my old phone. Finally got rid of that, and free roam. There's another one right there. Can I just put that up there? And I've got right now, so it does show where I'm at right there, where we're sitting. But let me scan out here a little bit. And I do have Forest Service and BLM. And look at the yellow there and the green. The green is Forest Service and the yellow is BLM. And obviously the white uncolored areas are private property, private land. That is free roam. And so far, I've been playing with this for a couple days. It's a free app, and I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Okay. So a little shout out for free roam. And for Hunt Stand, if you're looking for those areas, Free Roam actually shows all the campgrounds and stuff too. So I don't have that up on the phone, but again, only 2 days into it. So if it turns out to be a dud, I'll let you know. We'll bring it up at the next live. What do you have? What are you eating? Is this dinner time?
You're talking. Keep talking.
Well, now I'm distracted. What are you eating? What kind of drink is that? What, you got olives too?
It's a Bloody Mary.
Oh my. Okay.
I was hungry. Sorry.
Well, I'm glad that we're trying to have a show here.
I know.
I didn't know that it was meal time. I didn't know you were going to bring,
if you can,
bring a meal in a cup. What are you drinking tonight?
Bloody Mary.
A Bloody Mary. Cheers.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers, everybody. I have a Russian coffee in my newly acquired RV Living Life. Did I show the back of this too? So look at that. There we go. RV Living Life. Gary, Carol, thank you. That is a beautiful cup. We love that. Thank you.
And where's mine?
Yeah, what exactly? It seems we got 2 in the box. And somebody got theirs and they showed up to the live.
Yeah, he brought it down yesterday and I said, "Oh, we need to use these on the live." And then today, as I'm grabbing all my stuff, because I'm down south at RV Base Camp.
Yep.
So I drove up, trying to grab computers, trying to grab everything I need. What's the one thing I didn't grab? My cup. And then he makes fun of me for it.
Do you know how good this drink tastes inside this cup?
Hey, I remembered my laptop. That was more important.
Yes, it is. You're handling the comments for us. Although you seem distracted with your eating, can you let me know how the comments are doing there?
They all like Bloody Marys. Yummy. They're saying. That's what they're saying.
Oh, what's in the coffee, Dave? Jim Bertrand. This is a Russian coffee tonight.
So it would be.
That is vodka. Yeah, vodka and coffee with a little bit of creamer in there, and I'm kind of hooked on it. Yeah. No.
They were talking about a caravan to Baja.
Somebody was, yeah.
The next exit rally. Don I like that idea.
I like that idea too. I think that's the only way I could go down, but I don't know what COVID's going to do here.
That's true.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess we're all waiting to see. Oh, I gave in, guys. I gave in. This shot just a few days ago, actually before the last live, I think it was, finally got my vaccine.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. It felt like it punched me in the arm.
Yeah, you weren't feeling so great.
I wasn't feeling so great. And I missed you guys last Sunday. If you missed the Sunday live last Sunday, I had insomnia. I was awake all night, every night for 2 nights.
Yeah.
And I was able to take short cat naps here or there, but my mind could not rest and just did not do well. And when it came up to live time, I just thought there's no way I can pull this off. I looked like a zombie.
Unless you want to sit and watch a zombie.
I looked like a zombie.
And drool.
Right. And I got my vaccine and I immediately sent a text to Miss Karen and I said, what did I say? If you turn, it's my job to shoot him in the face. She's got to shoot me in the face. Zombies don't want to be zombies. And she said, what? I don't know.
I'm supposed to take him out if he turns into a zombie.
I said, if you love somebody, you need to shoot him in the face.
Yeah. I'm like, I'm not okay with that. Zombie or not.
The scary thing is, I get a text a couple hours later, and it didn't sound good. She said, "Have you turned yet?" I am picturing her shining the gun. She's polishing. She's oiling.
He rode his street bike.
Yes, I did.
And he was supposed to be back, and he wasn't back, and he wasn't back, and he wasn't back, and he wasn't back. And I thought, oh man, zombies can't ride street bikes, so maybe he's stuck in town as a zombie. And he can't ride the bike back. I'm like, did you turn?
I could hear it in your text.
I'm shining.
Have you turned yet? Oh, suddenly I was nervous. Suddenly I wondered if I
should come home.
At least to wherever you knew that I was going to be.
Right.
Oh, goodness. But thank you for offering to shoot me in the face, just in case I turned.
All right.
Yes. So I appreciate
Double
it.
tap.
Wow. She remembers all the rules too. Don't encourage her.
Oh my gosh. Wade and Carrie. Nice one.
Oh my.
Jim Bertrand is offering. He says wooden stake. That'll work.
That's vampires. That's not zombies.
Right. It works for zombies too.
I suppose it would. Oh.
Oh wow.
No.
Great one.
Oh, so what else have you been working on this week?
Oh goodness.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Oh goodness. Because you've had no shortage of
crud.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a whole list of things. Yeah.
Guys, I've been riding my street bike now for a couple weeks. But you watched me basically in June when I got here. I got my old street bike out.
Which has been in storage for quite some time.
Has been in storage for 4 years. And I'm here to tell you, it is not good for a street bike to sit in storage for 4 years. Immediately, I had to replace the battery.
Mm-hmm.
I was able to get it started. But then I slowly ended up having to clean carburetors. And I'll tell you what, getting that beast back to life again.
Oh, he's had those carburetors apart, what, 4 times?
4 times.
4 times now.
4 times on the bike. I mean, I'm trying not to tear the whole. The bike has 4 carburetors on it. Ugh. And particularly one was being really stubborn. They are not easy to tear apart on the bike. And I don't really have a workbench or someplace where I can throw these on a workbench and clean them. So I have, you have kind of felt my frustration as I had to pull this carburetor. One individual one was giving me problems 4 times. And it finally got it, guys. Oh my gosh, I'll tell you what, the bike feels good. It's first time I've been able to ride street really in 4 years, and it has been wonderful. But
now Don wants to know what your street bike is.
The street bike is the one and only, the legend, the 1983. It's a classic. It's a collector. It is a 1983 Honda Magna V65. It's a V4, and it has a bigger engine on it than most cars. So I love that bike, guys. I love that bike. I have been riding it all over here the last couple of weeks, and I'll tell you what, it is a joy to ride. Yeah, it is the Guinness Book of World Records. You can look it up. Fastest production street bike for 1983, I think through 1986. And one of my hobbies used to be restoring old motorcycles. In fact, my son used to.
It's a beauty.
Yeah, my son used to race motocross, and he actually started racing on 2 bikes that I restored for him. And that was a wonderful hobby that I had. But I also found out that you can't let a bike sit for 4 years.
It doesn't do very well. You got a lot of stuff to do.
Yeah.
So Cosmic Mermaid and Starman, just so y'all know, the vaccine does not prevent RV gremlins. Nope.
Where is that?
It doesn't.
I missed that.
Dave wants to know, do you have an affiliate link for that hunting app?
I do not have an affiliate link. I'm just offering it up there. Go check it out. Hunt Stand. I have Android, so you can just go to Play Store and enter in Hunt Stand, and it will come up. There is a 1-week trial period, and it's pretty unlimited. It's a nice trial period to use the app and kind of see what you think of it. It was really, though, it wasn't until I saw the price of it that I got my attention, because the other one was close to, I think it was like $300.
Yeah.
A year.
That is a no.
Yeah, and it's like, no, I don't think I'm going to spend that much on an app. But the Hunt Stand, and if you've seen how these apps work, there is a lot of work that goes into those in making them something that you can use on your end. So $30 to me,
that would be worth it.
It was very worth it. Very worth it. The other one is Free Roam. Again, an Android app. I don't know how that works for iPhone. But again, a free app, and so far I am liking that one too. So just sharing those with you guys. Don't have an affiliate link, not getting any money for putting that out there, just letting you guys know, because I know how hard it can be sometimes
finding boondocking sites.
Many times we've rolled into a place and we were wondering, okay, is this privately owned? Is it not privately owned? So there you go. But
Jim Bertrand says he has a 1982 Goldwing EFI Special.
Oh, what a beautiful bike those are.
And a 76 Norton 850 Commando.
Wow. Nice. Okay, so there's somebody who gets it. I'll tell you what, there's somebody who gets it right there. Yep. I have rebuilt a bunch of bikes and had a lot of fun doing it. And I kind of miss it. I haven't done it in a long time. You know?
Yep. Well, being on the road, you trade that sort of thing for new stuff.
Yeah, you can do anything you want on the road. There's no reason, if there's something that you love doing on the road, chances are you can figure out a way to bring it on the road with you. Now, the question is, do you have enough money to bring it along with you? I mean, do you have enough rig? Do you have enough,
right? Well, Don has his trailer and he's got that packed to the hilt.
Yep, right, absolutely. Don? And if you're, I've talked and seen and talked to some people, their hobby is restoring old cars and doing that kind of thing. With a long enough trailer, you can have that hobby with you and you can make that happen.
Right.
You just, you have to buy the trailer, you have to make accommodations to make that happen. I can't think of too many hobbies, though, that you couldn't bring on the road with you and have with you. Somebody may comment later on and I go, wow, I don't know if you could have that hobby or not, but so far I haven't seen it yet. If your hobby is aviation or planes, again, same deal, is having a trailer that can haul what it is that you want to haul. So
the bike or bikes and
the
parts or the tools or you can bring along what you want to need to.
Yep, absolutely. It just depends on how much you want to spend to make that happen, and that has to be a consideration for everybody. I mean,
Don says he plays Tetris every time he loads that trailer. Yeah, we watched.
We watched you.
He does.
He does. We have watched him go through that, putting everything back in there and getting it all set up. But you know that you're doing it, and I have to tell you, I've thought about you, Don, in the last because Don has street bikes with him. He doesn't have a tow car. He has a street bike and a couple of dirt bikes that he brings along with him.
3 motorcycles and 3 kayaks.
Yeah, yeah. And a beautiful trailer to haul all those things in. And I'll have to tell you, after riding street, because I really missed riding street, after riding street for the last few weeks, I have thought about it. It's like, could I fit it in the truck? Could I fit it in the truck, or should I get rid of the truck and get a trailer and
take the bike?
Have the bikes? Because I'll tell you what, it has felt really good riding again. I really have missed it. So yeah. Oh, but anyway. Oh, big news. Is Tom and Lori in the house?
I haven't seen
Tom and Lori RV Life. I don't know if they are in the house or not. They had a recent video. That's one of the reasons why we're late tonight.
We were watching their videos.
Yeah. They
going, whoa.
They had a big litigation lawsuit against Google, and it was. They got an impressive amount of money that they won through this lawsuit. And I don't know what they, go back and watch their videos, but I don't know what gosh, how fortunate for them. Why are you looking at me that way? What are they going to do with all, okay. I'm not saying anything more, but they won. They won against Google. I mean, that's pretty big news,
Yeah. It had something to do with YouTube, right?
It did. It did.
Something or other.
Yeah. No, you have to go back and watch their video. Let them know that we sent you, and
there you go.
Let them know congrats on their big win.
Yep.
And boy, we may, that may be the last we see of them.
I don't know. What are you going to do with all that?
That's it. They might just, disappear and
buy a big mansion or something.
Yeah, a yacht or something like that.
Oh, a yacht. Yeah, you were talking about wanting to go water. Right. I'm like, no, I'm not going on a boat.
No. Well, we're at the country club, so
we're enjoying the country club, right? Sure.
It's kind of getting dark here. It has been smoky. If it looks kind of hazy in the background, it has been smoky here. We don't have any fires close by us, but depending on which way the sun is going, it has been a little shaky on
X Fired Up let out the secret.
Oh.
It was just over $2. The only thing they're buying is a Barbie mansion about this big.
I don't know if you could even get one for that.
Probably not.
It was a cute video, though. Always enjoyed their Saturday coffee chats. So.
Yep.
And that is why we were late. We were relaxing and watching their video and didn't realize it was getting as late as it was, and we had to escape up here. So.
We were clear over there, and it's like, oh shoot, it's 6 o'clock. We had to load everything up, drive over here. Yep. It's not very far away, but when you're carrying all that stuff, you gotta have a vehicle. So.
Oh. We are at the Sundance Meadows Ranch. You are a new owner as of this summer. Yep. So, and this is your second time back over to the ranch. Well, you're actually not here. You're staying.
I'm at RV base camp now.
You're staying at an RV base camp, but you're going to be coming back here pretty soon, and you're going to be staying here for another 30 days.
30 days. Yeah.
So, yeah.
I'm getting a whole lot of painting done out there I don't bother anybody with all the paint smell and whatnot.
I can't wait until you show that on your channel. Are you going to put that out there and let everybody kind of show everybody what you're doing out there?
Yeah.
Boy, it is one thing when I tear off into repainting stripes or something like that, and then you watch an artist kind of do it, And
I'm learning how to blend colors.
Oh my gosh, she's doing a gorgeous job on that, guys.
It's been fun.
It has been. You did
but it
good.
is a big project.
Yeah.
I've done all the lower stuff while I'm, I can maneuver around the vehicle, and I can use my chair to get down low to get everything just right. But now I've got this upper stuff. I'm gonna have to be on ladders, up and down, up and down. That's a whole nother ball game.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah,
you are. But you're getting good at it. You're getting good at it.
I can blend colors.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of that.
Yeah. So hopefully she'll be putting that out on video. You get to kind of see. I don't think she's going to do an instructional video, but she just want to just show everybody what
I started with and what it looks like when I'm finished. Kind of go along through it. Yeah.
Absolutely, and it does look beautiful. So congrats.
She looks so good. Yeah, she's looking good.
And you've got no shortage of people driving up and asking you if you would work on their rig.
Especially when I started while I was here, and the road went right around me. And as people were driving by, they're like, "Oh yeah, we've got some stripes we need redone. You want to do ours?" And I'm like, "Okay, I'm for hire." I'll put you on the list. Right. I think I have 5 people on the list now.
Is that a business you plan on getting into?
I don't know.
You didn't really plan on getting into that business.
But I certainly can do it. That's for sure.
Absolutely. And you were scraping off your roof and taking care of that.
Too. Oh, and the neighbor walked over. He sees me up there. Like I said, I was up there for 2 days. He comes over on the second day and he goes, "Are you like an RV tech or something?" I said, "Well, I am now."
He wanted you to work on his coach.
Yeah.
He says, "I've got some problems on my coach. Can you come over and work on my coach? Do
we offered to go over and at least take a look at it and give him some ideas.
I don't think he wanted me to take a look.
He
wasn't familiar with the Dave in a toolbox.
No.
He just saw you up and, pretty, working up on top of a roof. And it's like, "Can you come over and work on my rig?" I said, "I'll come over and take a look at it." It's like, no.
No.
I was kind of talking to her.
I was in shorts the day of.
He may have had ulterior motives.
No.
That's not good. That's not good. If he's watching, I hope he's not watching tonight.
He was really nice. And, he offered to let me. I was telling him I was interested in getting maybe an e-bike. And he said, he was telling me about his, and he said, "If you want to come over and try mine out, I'll let you run around the park with it to try it out to see if you like it." He was so nice.
Did you do that?
I did not, because I left the next morning.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, you're still thinking about that.
Jim wants to know if I painted the hail spots. Oh, speaking of hail.
Hail
that's
spots.
The other subject.
Yeah, there we go. We'll put that up there.
No.
Boy, did we try something new. I have some dings in the coach. Not really related to hail, but they are dings nonetheless.
Some of them are.
Yeah. So a couple of them are. But more, I've got some dings in the side of the coach. Don't know how they got there, but over time, little dings happen, things like that. And then Miss Karen, we went through a hailstorm here. If you're not familiar, if we haven't, I don't remember if we've talked about it or not.
We did a little bit.
Yeah, it was a bad hailstorm here, and your little black car, your little baby, just turned into a golf ball, didn't it?
It's got dimples everywhere.
Yeah.
So we talked about fixing it ourselves, since I have just the minimal insurance.
Right.
And he was saying there's certain kits you can get to do that kind of thing yourself. So I got online and bought a kit.
Yeah, on Amazon. It was about $40.
$40.
And I told her that I would pay for half of it, because I'd kind of like to get the dings out of my truck,
your rig,
out of the coach,
so we can both use it.
Yeah.
So he went in on halvesies,
mm-hmm.
and he's been practicing on the truck on some of the dents and dings on that one, and there is one really big one up front that he thought, well, hell, I'll just try it on that too.
And Fantastic. Oh my gosh, I had so much fun. She was up on the roof
Scraping.
and scraping on this, and I thought I'm going to go after and just try some of these dents and dings and see what we could do on them. Wow, it really does work well. And I may end up having to film when we start going after some of the dings and dents
On my car.
on your
Yeah.
car.
Yeah.
But
we would recommend it. Definitely.
not hard at all. Not hard at all. And I actually had, I think I worked all day long on that thing, and
Yeah.
I just had a blast pulling out probably, I don't think there was less than 10, maybe there was 15 little dings and
dents.
stuff on the truck.
And he's totally happy with the results.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's all practiced so he can work on my car.
On your car,
and get
yeah.
those little dimples out.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So can't wait to do that. It's been a lot of fun making that happen.
So Jim says Karen has a multimeter. I do.
Yeah, she does.
It's been used over and over
again. If you haven't watched our must-haves for your toolbox, yes, I'm not kidding. I actually told Miss Karen she needed to go buy one, and she's been using it. And most recently, you just used it for.
I totally replaced my bathroom fan, replaced the motor and the switch, rewired it all, put it all back together, and now I have a working fan.
Yep, absolutely. Yay! Yeah, it seems so simple, right? But being able to test that and see that not only was the motor bad, but what else was bad?
The switch itself. Yeah, right. The motor was actually still working, but it sounded horrible.
Yeah.
But the switch was what was dead.
Yeah.
So by testing it, we figured out it was a switch.
Yep.
Had to go find another one, and now that I got it all back together again, all rewired.
Yep. And you're learning how to use it. It's not that complicated.
Right.
But the big thing is that when I come over to help you and you say, I've got a problem with, the first thing that I ask you is,
where's your multimeter?
Where's your multimeter? I'll go ahead and test it.
See where the power is.
Because I do not carry my multimeter around with me. And that's why I say, even if you don't know how to run it.
And often loses his.
Yeah.
Gary is, I think it was Gary was saying he can't find his.
Can't find his? Yeah. That's how often I use mine. I tend to lose it. It's
no, it was Gary. I looked everywhere and meter today, can't find it.
I found mine in my electrical bay. Just telling you, Gary, go look in the electrical bay. It might be in there.
You were probably testing fuses.
I was probably testing fuses. Yeah, and that's where I found mine. But if I come over to your rig and you say, I'm having a problem with this, chances are I'm going to say, where do you have a multimeter? If I don't
have you already tested it?
Yeah. If even if you don't know how to use it, I do. Most, a lot of people that can help you will probably know how to use that.
Right.
And if you have one, you kind of learn how to use it yourself. You have been learning how to use it. Mm-hmm. And it is invaluable for trying to figure out those little electrical gremlins and problems. A light goes out or something to that effect. Even a simple light bulb, you don't know whether there's no power to it or if the light bulb's bad.
Right.
And having a multi-tester that you can just throw on it is really an easy thing to do. So yeah. No, multi-tester, absolutely. So, and they cost so much money.
Oh, jeez.
You got one at Harbor Freight for
$6.
$6. I dare say I've seen them there for free before. So there's no reason not to have one. I mean, they just don't cost that much money. And like I said, if I come to your rig and you were to say, yeah, I'm having a problem with this, chances are, if it has anything to do with electrical, I'm going to ask you if you have a multi-tester.
Right. Yeah. And that microwave that I had, we used that to track down where it was having a problem. And it turned out to be the little brain had been fried. So yeah, and you tested all the way through.
All the way through.
Followed the wires and tested it and figured out where it was having a problem.
Yep, and we could have replaced that on there. It wasn't. We decided it really wasn't worth it.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, it wasn't worth. And I think you're going to end up getting another, probably a convection microwave or something like that. So you had already had in your mind.
Yeah, I want a convection. Yeah.
Yep. We are coming up on the end. Do we have any comments or anything we can end up real quick?
They're talking about dry ice repairs for dimples, heat and cool.
Yeah.
Heat gun, ice water can work too.
Yeah. I don't know how well those will work, but if you have success with those, let us know. All I can tell you is, boy, this paintless dent repair. And look it up on YouTube. Look it up on Amazon.
Yeah. A little kit goes a long way.
Comes with a little hot glue gun and a little.
And it does more than just the little dimples. Like the bigger one, he's got it like 90 or 85%.
Yeah.
Back out again.
Yeah, and it was at least 1 inch deep.
Yeah, it was a deep one.
Yeah, it was a deep one.
So yeah,
good success with that. That is going to wrap it up for us, guys.
Okay, one more.
Pitch
for fantasy football. Anybody wants to join?
Yeah, absolutely. One more shot.
Send us an email.
Yep,
send us an email.
Yep, our endeavor for you at gmail.com. Let us know that you want in on the fantasy football. We will put you on a team. If you are after number 10, don't worry. We'll let you know if we're going to start up a second division, and we will put you in the second division. So we need at least 10 people for that. It's a lot of fun. So,
and wives, don't be afraid to have a separate team from your husband, because we can kick their ass.
You had to encourage him, didn't you?
Yes.
It's a man's sport. Go find something else for you need to be painting or something like that. Please go paint.
League champion right here.
Wow. Really working those bragging rights, aren't you? That's it for this week, guys. We will see you next week. Next week is open mic night. I love it because we get to have you come on screen and share with us. We will see you guys next week. Until then, have a good week.
Definitely.
Yep. Live life full time. We'll see you guys next week. Take care, all. Bye-bye.
Bye.
That was really good, wasn't it? Oh, my gosh. Yeah, you're just going to rub it in, are you?